Hello, Lily Rowe. How are you today? Hi, I'm Lou and this is Lily Rowe. So we all know that Forest School is learner-centred and play-based. However, sometimes, and especially at the beginning of a Forest School programme, we might need to gently support learners to start exploring the environment so that they feel safe and secure before they're comfortable to make their own choices about how they spend time out here. So it's quite useful at the beginning to have some structure and some leader-led things. Ideally, you want to choose things that would hook in learners and sort of explore their natural curiosities about the world around them. So it's through observing our learners that we get ideas for what would make appropriate hooks. I explain more about this in my video about session planning, which I'll pop the link in the description below. But the ideas in this video would fit into the crossing the threshold or entering the site part of the session routine. So in this video, we're going to share 5 simple ideas that I've used in the past to start off Forest School sessions. Number 1 is using a character. So this could be a cuddly toy or a puppet. That works well particularly with younger early years children. Or you could make a clay face on a tree, or you could make a clay creature or a little stick person. It could be anything that makes the character. And maybe this character travels with you every Forest School session and helps convey information. So it could be at the beginning things like how to keep safe in the woodlands, but then it could also be about it could be about seasonal changes or things that have popped up since last session, and the messages that the character gives the group can be based on the observations of the previous week's sessions with those learners, so that you know that those will be topics of interest. Idea 2 is some sort of written message that is at the entrance to the site. So this kind of links to the first one because it could be from a particular character. So it could be a written letter, it could be a riddle, a rhyme, a poem, it could be a map of some sort. So the contents would again be based on what you've observed the learners doing in previous sessions, and again hopefully draw their natural curiosity. In the past I've had groups that would write back to the character as well, so it could be a two-way dialogue. The third idea is having something like a treasure chest or a basket with kit or equipment or mysterious items inside it. So for example, say the previous week you'd noticed some learners turning over logs and getting quite excited when they found woodlice and centipedes and things underneath them. Maybe there's a treasure chest with bug pots the next session, or with some ID guides or magnifiers or something connected to the mini beasts in some way. So you're building on what you've already seen them interested in. Number 4 is lay a trail. Maybe put down some arrows with sticks, or use some natural flour to lay out some spots of white to follow that will biodegrade, so won't harm the woodland. Maybe use some strings or ropes to lead people through the woodland. Maybe make the path lead to a feature of interest, like a burrow or a nest or a new flower that has started to pop up, and see what happens when the children see the path. Do they naturally want to follow it? If you see a path, there seems to be a natural tendency to want to follow it, to find out where it will lead. So lay some trails. So idea number 5 is to pick a guardian tree, and when you enter your site, you will say hello to it in some way. So that could be just whispering your secrets, hello tree, to it and listening for a reply. Or it could be chanting to it. So for example, Grandfather Oak, how are you today? Grandfather Oak, can we come and play? And then you've got to wait and look very carefully at the branches to see if he waves or nods in any way. Even with the older ones, I've seen habits such as just stroking the tree as you come in, saying hello to it, even fist bumping it. Some of the teenagers fist bump the tree as they go into the woods. So there you go, 5 ideas to get your session started. Do remember, however, learner-led is key, so don't feel that you have to force the learners to engage with these ideas. If you try one out and the kids don't bite, then go with something else, be flexible. Sometimes you also have to split the group, like some children might see the trail of flour and they want to follow it, and other children might not be interested, so do also bear that in mind and go with the flow. Do you have some other ideas for starting off your forest school sessions? Do let me know in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed this video, do give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you can join us in the woods again next time. And thanks for watching. Learner-led sessions are lots of fun, but starting ideas are often done. Hook your learners' innate curiosities so you can try them out the next time you head to the trees.